Hey guys, so today I will be telling you some hair care practices that I will no longer follow or bring in 2021. I'm definitely going to be making some changes on how I take care of my hair in 2021, and I think I could share just a tiny little bit, but I'm going to embrace more of like a minimalist hair care routine next year, which I will be explaining in a separate video. But today I have written down every single thing that I will no longer do. Okay, so the first one that I've written here is soaking my hair in oil for too long or leaving oils on my scalp for a long period of time. Now before, I used to do this a lot on my hair, especially when my hair was damaged at that time, and it did help my hair and my scalp because my hair needs it the most. But now that my hair is in this state, I don't necessarily think that it would benefit me at all. Personally, for me, I think that if I leave the oils too long on my scalp, I actually noticed that I do experience hair fall, which is also something that you guys have brought up. Maybe your scalp is way too sensitive. So if your scalp is very sensitive, you can put oils on your hair or on your scalp, but don't leave the oils too long on your scalp because that can really cause that. The second reason why I'm gonna stop doing this, I'm still gonna be oiling my hair, by the way, okay? I'm not gonna stop oiling my hair. I'm just gonna stop leaving the oils on my hair for a long period of time on my hair is because of the smell. If you guys have been using the pure organic carrier oils on your hair, you would definitely notice that there's an oil smell. I'm not so sure how to explain it, but if you have been oiling your hair, you would definitely notice the smell lingering on your hair. It's not a bad smell, but it's not good either. Especially if you're working out, if you live in a hot climate. I don't think that the smell of the oils and your sweat would go well together. Now, oiling your hair can have a lot of benefits on your hair, but if it's not a good smelling oil, it can actually leave a funny smell on your hair if you don't wash out the excessive oils on your hair properly, especially if you're not using a good smelling shampoo. And third of all, if you are oiling your hair too much, or if you're leaving oils on your hair for a long period of time, it can actually attract and accumulate a lot of dirt. In the long run, you will definitely notice that your hair looks way down. All right, number 2 is combing my hair when it's wet. I'm actually going to start doing that. Now, I know that I've said before that your hair is actually in its fragile state when it's wet, so avoid combing it. I'm going to change my ways on this. It's because there's actually a safe way on how to comb your hair when it's wet, just because I don't think that every one of us has a luxury of time to wait for our hairs to dry before we comb it or we brush it. I know that it's just not convenient for everybody. So what I do now after I take a bath, I get rid of all the water on my hair using my hair towel, and then what I use on my hair is my wet detangling comb. And then that's the thing that I use to detangle my hair to get rid of the knots and for my hair to look just basically decent. So from now on, I am going to go ahead and implement that after I wash it. There are definitely times that I have more free time, so therefore I can just let my hair air dry and then comb it. But since I know that that is not always the case, I will resort to this solution. All right, now number 3 I put here is not using heat on my hair. Now, I used to be an avid advocate of not using heat on your hair, and your girl started curling her hair this year, so okay, I'm not saying that I will be curling my hair every single time, but however, I'm saying that from time to time I will be using heat on my hair if I need it or in special occasions, just because my hair was heat damaged that time. Now, of course, if your hair right now is heat damaged, it's chemically damaged, it's dry, or if you're just battling dryness, I still would suggest not using heat on your hair because that would really help your hair. But for me, since I got my hair to its healthy state now, I think that I can occasionally use heat on my hair just because I know exactly how to take care of it. And also, there's a proper or a right temperature that you can curl your hair that it won't damage your hair when you curl it in this temperature right here. Anything above that can definitely fry your hair. But however, if you stay within that range, your hair is not going to be damaged at all. Alright, so the last one that I put here is stop leaving the smelly but good for your hair mask for a long time on my hair. Now, I'm talking specifically about those mayo hair masks. Now, the mayo hair mat, using mayo on your hair or using yogurt on your hair, those masks are absolutely great to use on your hair. And before, I thought that the longer you leave it, the effective it's going to be. But however, I realized that you don't necessarily have to leave it in your hair for a long period of time for it to work. 10 to 15 minutes max, it's already good. You don't necessarily have to leave it on your hair for an hour, just because, as I've said, just like the oils, it can make your hair smell bad. You don't want to smell like a salad or a dressing. Just because I find that the smell of the mayo can actually linger on your hair for a long period of time, especially if you don't wash it out properly or if you're not using a good smelling shampoo to rinse it off. So that's exactly why I will no longer leave the smelly but good for your hair masks long on my hair. And also that goes the same, as I've said, with a couple of hair rinses that are good for your hair, but since that is the last rinse that you're going to use on your hair, rest assured that that is going to be the smell and the scent of your hair for a long time till you wash your hair again. So that is it, you guys. Let me know in the comments down below what common hair care practices that you guys are no longer following or will no longer follow. Let me know in the comments down below, because I'm actually very interested in some changes that you guys are also making in your hair. For me, I think, especially this year, I definitely have kind of sort of loosened up a bit with my hair care routine and have focused more on what I actually take in, and through that I've actually have seen also some great results in my hair, even though I'm not so uptight and hardcore with my hair care routine. So let's chat in the comments down below, and I will see you on my next one. Bye!